Okay, look, someone's in distress. And if there's one thing I've learned from Kanan, it's that we help people in distress. I was just trying to figure things out.
And did you?
I used to be like Hondo, out for myself and alone. But that's not who I am anymore.
You're on a different path now.
And I have you guys.
You know we encountered an Inquisitor before, but this was nothing like that. The fear, the anger, the hate. You felt it. I haven't sensed a presence like that since...
The Clone Wars.
Yeah. We must find the strength to fight. But the greater courage is knowing when not to fight.
If we want freedom, we must make difficult choices. I chose to leave my family. I chose to learn to fly. And then I chose to use that ability to help others in need. It's all rooted in something I can't explain. A need to be up there. Because even when there are explosions all around me and things are at their worst, I feel like I'm at my best.
Her vital signs have stabilized. She is going to make it, but she requires rest.
I forged this armor with my family.
Family? That's a bold claim. What's your house?
I'm Clan Ren, House Vizsla.
House Vizsla? She's Death Watch. Traitor!
My mother was, but I'm not. I came here to settle a score, and I invoke the code to seek justice through single combat. Well, who's in charge here? The Empire or Mandalore?
You are mocking me, right? I can never tell. Everyone seems to know everything these days. Truth is, I don't really stand a chance going in alone, much less with you. If we leave this space station, we will never see those kids again. I came here with them, and I'm not leaving without them.
Stand by. My orders are to inspect the cargo for contraband and detain these vessels until the lieutenant arrives. Scanning crew, move out.
No, sir. All communication and tracking was lost when they entered the storm.
Admiral Constantine,
We have an urgent transmission coming in. Sir, the message is from Lord Vader. We've been ordered to immediately rendezvous with his shuttle.
He expects Lothal to be punished, Minister Tua. His own Star Destroyer was demolished by these rebels. He takes that somewhat personally. Not to worry, Minister. Lord Vader and I will manage in your absence. My lord, our scans have indicated that the stolen shuttle has not attempted to leave the system.
Anakin Skywalker. He was my master.
Kanan said he was the greatest warrior the Jedi had in the Clone Wars.
He was powerful. Rarely lost a battle. But what surprised people was how kind he was. He cared deeply about his friends, and looked out for them until the end. The last time I saw him, he was rushing off to save the Chancellor. Then everything changed. The war ended, and the Jedi were accused of treason. One by one, they were hunted down.
By the Inquisitors.
Or worse.
I don't think the fighting ever got to Lothal. I'll tell you, war was never dull. The general I fought with was among the greatest of the Jedi. I trusted him with my life more times than I can count. And I tried my best to keep that trust.
You know, we really appreciate this. I mean, we should do well today with your friend here.
Yeah, well, Zeb packs quite a punch.
Oh, I'm sure, but really, I mean, Jupiter supposedly love Lasats.
Listen, they're in some kind of trouble. If we help them, we are putting ourselves in danger. Oh, really? Really? Well, what do you think the Empire will do to us if they find out that we are helping a Jedi?
What? Jedi? No, there's no Jedi. Here, my older cybernetic. I must be acting up again.
Has there been any word from Agent Callus? Not now, we're in the middle of an operation. Inquisitor, I thought Lord Vader was coming aboard. I wasn't aware that you... Well, this unnecessary diversion may have compromised the success of Agent Callus's mission. We must return.
It's beautiful, isn't it, son?
Yeah. So peaceful.
That is all going to change when the Empire arrives. You are going to need to stay strong. Can you do that, son?
Yes, I can.
Lord Vader has sent me in his place. I care not for your struggles. I will succeed where you and Callus have failed. Your fear betrays you. The other is yours. Do as you will.
You have great potential, but perhaps it is I that might teach you, as your master never achieved the rank of Jedi Knight. Did he?
Maybe not. But he took out the last Inquisitor. So I think I'll just stick with him.
Yes. The death of the Grand Inquisitor was a surprise to all. Yet, it does present the rest of us with new opportunities. There are many hunting you now, all intent on killing you and your master. Does that frighten you?
More than enough for the two of you. Nothing can save you.
Why are you on Malachor?
Hunting.
But you are not expecting us. Who are you after?
A shadow.
Agent Callus, I've exhausted every resource to find information about the rebels, but there is nothing to be found. What more does Governor Tarkin expect? Well, I've doubled patrols, set up checkpoints, established curfews. I honestly don't know what else to do.
They already have, Ezra. You have made us so proud. Remember, Ezra, without hope, we have nothing.
It seems Senator Organa has found a shipwork sympathetic to our cause, and willing to manufacture more of these B-Wings in secret. Indeed, your heroics are unparalleled, Captain Syndulla. That is why I agree with Kanan's recommendation. You are to be promoted to Phoenix Leader. Our fighter pilots will benefit greatly from your expertise.
Try to fight, and you will fail. The rebellion will be destroyed. You will die, and your apprentice will become a servant of evil.
What are you talking about?
The dark side. It pulls at him. It calls to him. Eventually, he will be consumed by it. Stand aside. The boy must be eliminated before he embraces the darkness.
Wait. What does this mean?
It means you are what I once was, a knight of the Jedi Order. The temple is falling. Go. I will delay the enemy.
Do you remember me, Captain?
You look familiar.
Gron, I served under you in the Guard. This is Chava, the Wise. The sun was not destroyed. It was transformed as part of the future destiny of our people.
The promise of Lyra-san will follow the fate of the three. The fool, simple and selfish. He would lead. The warrior, bold and bloodthirsty, to hunt the hope of tomorrow. The child, to destroy him. We will find our new home only if the child saves the warrior and the fool.
A clone.
You're a bright one.
I had your number scanned. 7567, Captain Rex. You were a hero once. You and your kind brought peace to the galaxy. Why would you lower yourself to fight with traitors? Where is your loyalty?
My loyalty was to the Republic, not your empire.
I serve the order you put into place, Captain.
Why are those flying leeches back? I sent 2 fighters to destroy them.
Pilots haven't reported in, sir. Perhaps they've run into trouble.
These creatures have eaten enough of our fuel. I don't want to hear our cannons stop firing until all of those things are dead. Surrender, thieves! You are at my mercy.
We were once friends. Tell you what, give me the power droid, and I'll share my cut with you, like the old days.
I don't do things just for money anymore.
That's right. Now there's the cause. You really think your little rebel group can overthrow the Empire? Grow up, little sister. You can't be that foolish.
Pretty bold to sneak onto my base. I'm gonna assume you're one of those rebels I dealt with earlier.
That's a pretty good guess, but not the entire truth.
I don't recognize you, so before I gun you down, why don't you tell me what you want? I already fought one losing war for the Jedi. I'm not fighting another.
You can't possibly believe in the Empire.
I believe they have the strength to defeat you and the resources to back it up. Why would I fight the Empire when obviously destroying you is so much easier?
Pardon the mess, I don't get many visitors. Most of them crash. There she is. What do you think? I call it the Blade Wing. Oh, this is one of my most advanced designs. Fast, agile, a narrow attack profile. And it packs a punch. High-intensity blasters, ion cannons, and proton torpedoes. I'm with you, Hera.
General, the rebels are awake. They are trying to stop us.
Is Hera with them?
No, it is just an assault in the Mandalorian.
Set the charges. I will deal with my daughter.
Apologies, General Syndulla. We have been captured. I am also with you.
No, this monstrosity has rained destruction and death on the citizens of Ryloth. It is not enough that it simply disappears. My people need to see it fall from the sky in flames as a symbol of our strength. So, I recommend a change in plans. Using my bomber, schematics, and timetables, we can destroy the carrier when it's most vulnerable.
You must be Leia Organa, Princess of the Royal House of Alderaan. Lothal has indeed suffered, as has Alderaan. From what I hear, your ships have an unfortunate habit of falling into rebel hands. I assure you, that won't happen on my watch. Walkers will guard your ships from the rebel insurgency. All for your safety, miss.
He shot me in the back with a stunner. It disabled my droid somehow. You must help me reclaim the horn.
Sorry, but I've got other things to worry about.
You owe me, remember? I gave you information and it saved your Jedi friend. I am calling in that favor now.
You know about me, but who are you?
I'm Lando Calrissian.
Lando? So at last I meet the semi-famous Lando Calrissian. A tad younger than I pictured, but to be so young and flying to my rescue proves that you must be the scoundrel I have heard of.
Yeah, I mean, I am pretty good.
He's pretty good. Are you looking for a crew? Good news. Hondo is hiring.
You robbed me. Oh, I will enjoy this. I get to collect on Onaka. I get to kill you, and I get to keep the 5 generators. All of them, 5 crates. Wait, there are only 4 crates here. You were supposed to bring me 5!
Padawan. Thousands of Jedi once there were. Then came war. In our arrogance, join the conflict. Swiftly we did. Fear, anger, hate. Consumed by the dark side, the Jedi were. Win? Win. How did I choose to win? The question is.
I'm sorry, but there are no more flights scheduled for this evening. If you contact...
Yeah, I don't have time to book a ticket. Chopper, shut him down and take over.
That is unacceptable. This is my ship, and I will not take no for an
You are not authorized to be here. Imperial droid? No, I think not. Who am I? I am AP-5, the Imperial inventory droid charged with the safe transport of this vessel's cargo. I have logged every item and crew member on this ship, and you are certainly not on my list.
You know, even imprisoned, your parents would stand up for those who couldn't. Especially after they heard your message. Yes, that message. That message of rebellion you beamed out somehow made its way into the deepest dark of Imperial prisons. They were inspired by it, Ezra. They rallied others to rise up and break out. Dozens of us, rebels, sympathizers, are free thanks to them.
I know who you are. You're Ezra Bridger. I heard your transmission.
Do you ever wonder
if this fight is even worth it? Every day. But I'm still here.
But you're a princess. You don't have to risk your life doing this.
I feel like because I can fight, I have to, for those who cannot. And I think you might be the same way.
Lord Vader, have you dealt with the rebels in the Lothal system?
Yes, Master. They are broken.
And yet I sense in you something more to your victory.
I believe the apprentice of Anakin Skywalker lives and is in league with these rebels.
Are you certain?
It was her.
This is an opportunity we cannot let pass. Skywalker's apprentice could lead us to other lost Jedi.
The Sith took everything from me. Ripped me from my mother's arms, murdered my brother, used me as a weapon, and then cast me aside. Abandoned me. Once I had power. Now I have nothing. Nothing.
Who comes forward?
Ezra Bridger. I was told this holocron is the key to knowledge.
Indeed, Ezra Bridger. And do you know what knowledge is?
Tell me.
Knowledge is power. I have been waiting.
What's happening?
The power to destroy life is at your command.
What? No! No, that's not what I wanted!
Then perhaps the other who approaches will claim it instead.
Keeping your saber moving is key to deflecting the fire of multiple adversaries. Fluid motion. One into the next, and so on. I've made some adjustments to the classic Form 4 techniques that I think you'll find work well against droids and other ranged attackers. Here, I'll show you. Practice these exercises mindfully, and you'll see improvement. I promise.
You have unlocked the secret of the temple. How did you accomplish this? No matter, the power within will soon serve the Emperor.
I don't fear you.
Then you will die braver than most. It was foretold that you would be here. Our long-awaited meeting has come at last.